Okay, we're back, and we're hoping for a little more luck than our last Panini break that I'm pretty sure people have already seen. Or if you didn't see it, then this one will probably be a lot better because we have Chronicles, the last box of Chronicles. There was three or four on the shelf last time I was in the shop. It's been almost a month since I was in there because of the surgery. So yeah, people were buying up the Chronicles. There was one left on the shelf when I went in there, so I decided, what the hell, I'm going to grab it. One last shot at an Origins auto to go with some of my other Origins ones that I have in there. Hoping for a Sheiky baby. That's what we're really hoping for. I'm hoping for an Iron Sheik in here, but who knows what we're going to get. So last time I brought out a bunch of classic wrestlers for good luck, and none of them helped me. So I'm bringing out some of the best Simpsons characters around, right? We have, of course, Sideshow Bob. We have Barney Gumble. We have Bret the Hitman Hart. If you know, you know. I should paint him yellow. It'd be funny. And we have Mr. Plow. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Okay. I just got the Mr. Plow recently. Actually, I got all three of these ones recently at another one of those big sales here for the... Like, they had a big sale on all of the Funko stuff, so I picked up a bunch of Simpsons characters. Okay, so Chronicles. The crazy, crazy Chronicles set. I think there's a new Chronicles set coming at some point soon. I don't know. But I do know the shop owner did say that was the final Chronicles box. Of course, unless he has a box somewhere else that he forgot about, but he's pretty sure that this was the end of his Chronicles that he has. So I've enjoyed Chronicles. It's insane. I like the weirdness of Chronicles. I like the insanity of Chronicles, and I just like the fact that it doesn't just feel like you're just opening a bunch of crap all the time. Only 6? God damn it, really? 6 packs per box. Why did I forget that? I thought it was 8 packs per box. Okay. I honestly thought it was 8 per box. Maybe that's because I just recently opened that. What was it? The Revolution box. And the Revolution box had more packs, but less hits. Okay, let's see what we got going here. We got a Score Alundra Blaze. We have another numbered X-Pac. I think this is like the 3rd X-Pac base parallel that I have. And I'm not even... And again, I always say this. I'm not really an X-Pac fan. A lot of the parallels I hit are people. It's like, I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan. I don't mean to be a dick about it, but I'm just not a fan. Alright, a Billy Gunn. Which one's this one? This is the Spectra, right? Billy Gunn Spectra. A Rick Boogs Optic, right? And that's a Prism. Yeah, it says that that's a Prism, so that is actually a little bit of a parallel. We have a rookie card. I just got a rookie card in every set, though. But we have a rookie card of Cora Jade. We have a base Ivar. We have... I forget what these ones are. What's this one? Illusions? We have a Cameron Grimes Illusions. I guess I should bring them up a little bit closer, right? And we have a black... The card, not the person again. We went through this last time. We have a black Kofi Kingston. Alright, so we have so far our one little parallel-y type card is that Prism Boogs. Alright, the Optic Prism Boogs card. Alright, let's see what type of stuff we're going to have inside of here. We have an Elton Prince. I know somebody who's been collecting these guys. Don't know why, but we have an Elton Prince. We have Dante Chen Prestige. I thought this was a parallel, but I guess it's got the yellow on it because it's an NXT star, right? We have a red Optic Lacey Evans, which is just a regular base one of Lacey. We have the 80s sticker card, which is the Flux of Dewdrop. Alright. We have an AJ Styles base. We have a T-Bar base. We have a nice Nakamura Elite card. That is a nice one. I guess that's just a normal one. Nothing about that's a parallel? That looks like a parallel, but it's not. Alright. We have that's a nice Nakamura card. That's going to go into my Nakamura collection just because I like to have nice Nakamura cards. And we have a Heyman. Oh, and a Heyman, that's the XR card, right? Yeah, that's the XR card. All right, 2 packs so far. 2 packs out of 6, and all we have is a Boogie. We got the Booger card up there. So, kind of reminds me of Revenge of the Nerds. I kind of want to watch Revenge of the Nerds. It's been a while since I've watched Revenge of the Nerds. God, I love that movie. All right, I'm getting off topic. Roman Reigns, what is this? A Roman Reigns. This is the Absolute. Yeah, I think that's the Roman Reigns Absolute card. We have a Roxanne Perez rated rookie card. We have a Solo Sikoa. Somebody, I think in one of my last videos was saying I was saying his name wrong, right? Solo, I think I was saying Sioka, but it's Sikoa. All right, we have the Solo Sikoa 80s Flux card. We have a nice Spectra Kurt Angle out of 199. There we go. Starting to get some freaking parallels popping up here. All right, a Kurt Angle Spectra card. There we go. These cards are thick as hell. All right, so we got a Kurt Angle and an X-Pac. Gotta hope our luck gets a little bit better than this. Ridge Holland base. Ludwig Kaiser base. An XR Rob Van Dam. No numbering on that one. And we have a certified Yokozuna, the original Bloodline member. All right, we're halfway through, and I'm either doing really well with grabbing the right packs for keeping the big hits to the end, or I'm just not lucky on what I've been picking lately. All right, this one feels a lot like it's got more inside of it. Does it got a spacer? No, we got a thick-ass card there. Okay. All right, we have the season ticket, Cody Rhodes. Right? Cody Rhodes season ticket card. Numbered? Nope. All right. Season ticket Cody. That's a nice card. Not a big fan of Cody right now, but it's a nice card. All right, we have a Queen Zelina. Anybody else notice that I'm really, I think because I'm still just tired from the surgeries and I'm still tired from searching for our missing cat and all that stuff. I just don't have as much of the energy and the oomph, as a lot of people would call it, to be too energetic on the cards here. So that's kind of my problem right now. So it's nothing to do with any of you guys. It's not anything to do with any of the cards really. Well, the last pack, yeah, it kind of was. There's an Aaliyah. What's that one? That's the Phoenix. Yeah, it's the fact that we're still hoping that our missing cat will reappear, and I'm just tired. So I think that's part of it. I'm just absolutely wiped out. All right, we have an Edge out of 49. That's a nice one. Edge out of 49. Now I see that there is an auto, and it is on the bottom of this pile here. And it's an Origins auto. I see that it's an Origins auto. And there's a Happy Corbin in front of it. That kind of makes me sad. We are going to put Cody in front of this Origins auto. I saw that it was an Origins, but I don't know what it is. So we're going to stick it there behind the Cody season ticket. This was the reason why I bought this box, was I was hoping for another Origins auto to go into my pile. All right, so we have an Eric base, and we have, what was this one again? Illusions Jerry Lawler. All right, so we know we have an Origins coming up, an Origins auto right there. So we got 2 more packs. These are the thick-ass feeling ones, too. So we'll see what's inside of these ones. There's a monster thick-ass thing in here. Is it a spacer? Of course it's a spacer, right? I do use those spacers, but those spacers are annoying. Okay, we have, what is this? A playoff red Nikki ASH? I don't remember the playoff ones being red, but I guess that's just because she's on Raw at that time. All right, we have the Luminescence Roddy Piper. Nice. We have a Red Phoenix Almighty Bobby Lashley, still a base. We have a Booker T Spectra. Nice card. Actually, a lot of my base I don't even have anymore because a few people in Taiwan and a few people online were looking for specific base to complete the set of this stuff. And I figured I'm never going to get enough cards to do the entire freaking set. So I did send out a lot of my base stuff. A D'Lo Brown base. That's cool. The whole pinkness of that stuff. That's just a cool ass looking card. All right, we have Jim the Anvil Neidhart Chronicles base card. We have a Let's Kill Terry Funk card. Funk You card from the certified set. And we have a Lash Legend. Is she still around? I haven't really been paying much attention to NXT, but I remember, wasn't there like she finally wrestled and it was awful and then we don't hear much about her anymore? I don't even remember. All right, so we did a pretty good job. We saved this one to the last, and this one should be our other auto, should be inside here. I don't think there's ever a double auto of Origins, but that would be really cool if there was 2 Origins autos. All right, we got a big thick ass card, and that's not a spacer there. All right. So we've got a Legacy Stone Cold Steve Austin. A Legacy Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have oh, that would be so sweet. An Origins Eddie Guerrero. I know it would never happen to have an auto on that one, but damn, that would be a nice Origins card to have. We have an Optic Terry Gordy. All right, we've got an Optic Terry Gordy. We're going to flip it so that we don't see our big-ass card right away. We have an Elite Stacy Keibler. No numbering. We have a Black Oscar. That'll go into my collection. That's a nice card. All right. We have an out of 99 score card of Cameron Grimes. He just doesn't look like the Cameron Grimes we all loved once they shaved him and made him not look like he was a caveman. All right, we have a Gable Stevenson base. I'm really glad I haven't hit any autos of Gable Stevenson because I really don't think he's ever going to be coming to WWE. And we have an out of 99 almost. Out of 99 almost. The Crown Royal card. I'm giving almost, to me, almost... You don't know what's going to happen with this dude. Like, maybe he's just going to be another joke, like, what's his face? The Great Khali. But really, I think almost has a better chance. And if he's in a match with somebody who can make him look relatively good, or they can make him look like a monster, then why not? I don't see almost as that bad of an addition to the roster. They need a big monster. He's young. He's green. Use him. Get him in there. Why not? Okay, we have behind our season ticket. So we have our almost auto on the relic up there. And we have an Origins. I don't know. Oh, I already see what it is. Because you can see it right there, right? Who else holds up a big stick of wood, right? We have an Origins Hacksaw Jim Dugan. Jimmy Dugan. Right? We got a Jimmy Dugan card. I know it's Jim Duggan. Don't yell at me. Base Jimmy Dugan card for my collection. That is a nice one. I do not have Jimmy Dugan in my Origins set, so that is nice. I'm glad there was an Origins card. I think it seems like most boxes that I've opened have had an Origins in it, and it seems like there's a lot of Origins autos. So maybe I'm just kind of being a fool, because most of the time I probably would have hit an Origins if I opened any box, but not a bad box. We're still pushing and looking for something big. I haven't had a big hit in a while, but adding another Origins, adding that Hacksaw Jim Duggan Origins to my set is nice. The almost, I like it. I don't know if I have much almost. I don't even know if I have an almost anything. So, yeah, there we go. So we got a Cameron Grimes, we got a Rick Boogs, we got an X-Pac, we've got a Kurt Angle, and we've got an Edge. I think I have 2 other different numbers of that same X-Pac, and I'm pretty sure I have another number of that same Edge. So nothing big in the way of parallels on this one, or parallels that I need or will keep. But we got a Jimmy Dugan. There we go. Jimmy Dugan going into my collection. I like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I was never a fan of the whole USA, oh, and all that stuff, but I was actually a fan of Duggan when I was reading about him in the magazines before he came to WWE. There were a few people, I was actually thinking about this earlier today. There were a few people that when I was a kid, I was always getting Pro Wrestling Illustrated. And I just thought Pro Wrestling Illustrated, like my parents would always get me like other magazines too, but Pro Wrestling Illustrated was so cool because I didn't know about the territories. I didn't know about other promotions. I didn't know about other wrestlers. I thought WWE was the thing because I was 11 years old and it was like 1984, 85. And I thought that wrestling was just WWE. And then I find out about the NWA and the AWA and all this stuff. And I'm reading about these characters. And I'm reading about these wrestlers that I may never see. And then when suddenly, like, I read that they're possibly going to WWF or they show up in WWF, and it's like, holy crap. Like, I've been reading about Hacksaw Jim Duggan forever. I remember being really, really worried because Hacksaw Jim Duggan came in first, and then Butch Reed came a little bit later. And I remember when they first brought out Butch Reed. And I was so excited because I'd been reading about him. I'd been seeing stuff about him. He looked like the most kick-ass guy ever. And I was like, what are they going to do? Like, they've got Hacksaw Jim Duggan. They got Hacksaw Butch Reed. There's no way. They must. I was positive they were going to have, like, a match for the name Hacksaw. And then all of a sudden they bleached Butch Reed's hair and they called him the natural Butch Reed. And it was just like, what's happening? Like, that. I think that was one of the first times where I had read about somebody and I'd built them all up in my head. And then when they came in, WWE just pushed them down on me. Like, Hacksaw Jim Duggan came in and he was cool after reading all sorts of stuff about him. Ted DiBiase. I remember reading about DiBiase, seeing pictures of DiBiase. Then all of a sudden he shows up as the $1 Million Man. And it's like, my God, this guy's awesome. Mr. Perfect. Before he came in, I'd always been reading about Kurt Hennig. And then all of a sudden he comes in and he's Mr. Perfect. It's like, my God. Some of these guys got really lucky and came in on great gimmicks. And some of them just got screwed on their gimmicks. But Jimmy Dugan there, he got a good gimmick and he got a life out of it because he can just ride that gimmick until the day he dies. And as long as he's got a 2x4 and that wonky eye, I'm pretty sure he's going to just keep on going and keeping fans happy. Okay, that is it for me. I got myself my last Origins auto. Now I got to start searching for Origins autos online and seeing if people have any spares that they're going to trade to me for other stuff or something like that. So that's it for Chronicles. There we go. That's it for Chronicles. Like I say on every video, I don't know the order I'm going to be posting these videos in. So maybe I've already opened the BBM stuff, which technically I haven't opened, but maybe in the order of videos going up, I already have opened the BBM stuff. I have no idea. But stay tuned. I've picked up some stuff from the shop, and the wife's going to be going away for like 4 days, which means I can go back to the shop as long as my bank account can afford it. But I can go back to the shop. So maybe I'll be picking up some extra little goodies or something like that next weekend when the wife goes away. So that is it for me on this one. I enjoyed that box because I enjoy the Chronicle set. I really do. The Origins autos that are in the Chronicle set makes this set really, really cool. And to get another Origins auto of Jimmy Dugan was nice. That almost, I like that almost. I think it's going to go into my set. I think it'll go into my collection because I have an almost. Didn't I get an almost on one of the other boxes? I think I have like an almost flux auto. So 1 or 2 almost autos into my collection is always a nice thing to have. Edge, Kurt Angle, Boogs, Cameron Grimes, X-Pac, they'll all go up for people if they need them for their sets or if they're fans of those guys. But the Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who got to be Hacksaw and screwed Hacksaw Butch Reed out of his nickname. Totally screwed him. I always wondered as a kid, what would have happened if Butch Reed came to the WWE first? Would he have been Hacksaw Butch Reed? Like, not the hoe and all that stuff, but I mean, would he have been Hacksaw Butch Reed as a bad guy? And then when Jim Duggan came in, they would have had to have given him like a different name, like Lumberjack Jim Duggan or something like that. Lumberjack Jim Duggan, that would be awesome. Jim Duggan the Lumberjack. I don't know. Okay, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but I wonder, he got to be Hacksaw because he came first, or he got to be Hacksaw because that just suited him better. I wonder. I'm going to have to look that up online. And I know there's going to be nowhere to tell me the actual answer for that one. I may have to try and I'll just call Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I don't know him, but I'll try to call him anyway. I'll ask him, what the hell? Why'd you get to be Hacksaw and Butchery didn't? That sucks. Okay, that's it for me. I'm done on this one. If you're new here or if you keep watching these but you don't subscribe, just subscribe. Just make me happy. I like when I pop on and I see that my number went up by 1 or by 2, sometimes by 3. I'm at 89 followers. That's pretty good. I like it. 89 followers is pretty damn good. Most of my videos, I get a pretty good watch on them. But if you know people who like to watch this type of stuff, share it to them. Why not? Like, subscribe, share. Show your grandma, show your dog, show your friend. Show that homeless guy outside. I don't care. Show someone. That's it. I'm done. And I'll see you guys next time. And always remember, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again. Mr. Oh, it won't even. See, it would have been so much better if it had focused. That name again is Mr. Plow. See you guys later.